Welcome to After Dark. First off, I want to say a shout out to Nikki, old friend of the show, Nikki Sullivan. I went through the archives of my email and found the old graphic that you made that we never really used and that Dancing Zemo intro because that shit was too gold to let die. And I finally found a way to interpolate it into the channel. This is, I guess you would say, the after show to the podcast, although none of this is that official to say that it's the after show to the podcast. No, what the answer is, Papa is not doing game night this week, so here's something extra from us. I am joined by the three gentlemen who joined me on the actual podcast. Matt may also pop in at some point, but he is currently dealing with some very, very shitty situations, shall we say. With that said, these three boys are going to play a game. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. So I am working on developing other fun games that could be played over digital. I don't want to resort to just asking and writing trivia questions. I want to do something a little more fun. So with that said, we're going to keep the same game that we played last week. In front of me, I have 10 films. I have 10 names written down from each film. 9 of them are cast members going roughly in ascending order. I did take some liberties here or there from least credited to highest credited. And the director of the film is also slipped in somewhere in there, although they will not be identified until the end. After each name is read, you will have an opportunity to lock in your answer. If I see you writing, I will clarify if you are locking in or not. But with that said, guys, are we ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, and it is ascending points. So if you take a shot on the first one, it's 1 point or 10 points. If you take a shot on the second one, it's 9 points, so on and so forth. The topic for this After Dark trivia game is movies that were mentioned in the episode. Throughout the episode, I was writing down movies and putting together these cast lists after the fact. These are movies that were discussed in the episode, just lesser so. So all you have to do is remember every movie we talked about in the last 2 hours, and you have a base to go off of. Are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Let's pull up the scoreboard. I'll take myself off camera, so it's just the three of you lovely gents, and let's get into this. All right. First movie. First name, Richard E. Grant.
Oh, hey, topical.
Second name, Rob Delaney. Third name, Louis Partridge. Fourth name, Sophia Boutella. Fifth name, Ariana DeBose.
And
all right, so Chris is going to pause there. You are writing down your answer now?
Yeah.
All right, so Chris is going to lock in for 6 potential points. Tato and JPO, I'll read the first 5 names one more time to give you a chance. We have Richard E. Grant, Rob Delaney, Louis Partridge, Sophia Boutella, and Ariana DeBose. Do either of you want to try locking in, or do you want to keep going?
Keep going.
I'll shoot a shot. Why not?
All right. Tato's going to shoot a shot also for 6 points. JPO to keep going once Tato is done writing. All right, JPO, we have 6th name, Catherine O'Hara. Seventh name, Bryan Cranston. Eighth name, Henry Cavill. Ninth name, Bryce Dallas Howard. Do we want to go for the 10th?
I guess. I don't know what this is.
All right. 10th name, Matthew Vaughn. All right. So to run the 10 names down again, JPO, do you have a guess written down yet?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. So we have Richard E. Grant, Rob Delaney, Louis Partridge, Sophia Boutella, Ariana DeBose, Catherine O'Hara, Bryan Cranston, Henry Cavill, Bryce Dallas Howard, and director Matthew Vaughn of Argyle. Chris, show me your board. Tato
No, I said Nicholas. I should have waited.
and JPO.
Okay.
Argyle. Gotcha. All right. Well, Tato, you're not that far behind second place. JPO does rack 1 point off of that. And since he's hopped in and he's only one question behind, we'll go ahead and bring in Matt Beer.
Yeah, the Ariana DeBose would give away from me.
That's sad.
All right. Guys, are we ready for the second film?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Second film. Matt, do you have a whiteboard?
I don't. I have not invested in that. I have a DQ cup though.
All right. Do you have a notebook or something you can write it down on?
I have no pens or anything.
Okay.
I can
Then
like keep my hands up and I could say.
how about this? Okay, because the purpose of the game is when you're locking in, I need to know that you have your answer when you're locking in. How about have your phone we'll play honor system. Have your phone next to you. Just text me.
Okay.
Or I pull it up on your computer, whatever. I'm going to hope that a game that has zero stakes
That's
will not
mess with
require
something.
someone to cheat.
Get down.
Or I can be incredibly accusatory. Whatever word. What do you guys prefer in your trivia league?
Okay, sorry about that.
We're not multiplayer.
You're fine.
We're not.
Have
But
a-
it's when the-
But you have to look down the barrel of the camera while you're typing.
Okay.
All right, here we go, guys. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Second film. First name, Liza Soberano. Second name, Paula Andino. Third name, Jenna Davis.
What was
Fourth
that last one? You
name.
kind of cut.
Sorry. Third name, Jenna Davis.
Okay.
Fourth name, Joey Bree Harris. If anybody gets it on this first five, I will be incredibly impressed. Fifth name, Joe Crest. All right, I will run back the first five names while you guys take a second to
You
mull
don't
over
have
that.
to.
We
You don't
have-
to.
The game. Liza Soberano, Paula Andino, Jenna Davis, Joey Bree Harris, and Joe Crest. Does anybody want to lock a guess?
No.
All right. Sixth name, Carla Gugino, or Guino, or Gino, or however the fuck that is supposed to be
I
said.
think you had it right the first time.
Okay. I've heard so many different pronunciations over the years, and I've never actually heard her say her own name. So I'm sure I could find it, but I haven't yet. All right. Seventh name, Henry Eikenberry.
What?
Eighth name, Chris, do you want to try it before I read the next one?
No, I got one more.
All right. Eighth name, Zelda Williams.
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
Do we
what
have
it
any
is.
locks before I go to 9?
I don't know because the first two I have a confident maybe, but now I'm not sure.
The answer's nothing, Chris.
All right, no one's locking?
No.
All right, ninth name, Cole Sprouse.
Oh, okay.
All right, Matt, are you locking?
I think I know. I'm trying to think of the name, but yeah,
I'm locked.
I am.
All right, so Matt, text it to me now, but you're going to lock for 2 points. JPO, I heard you lock for 2 points. Chris, I heard you lock for 2 points.
Yeah.
All right.
Send it to
Matt, I have yours in for 2 points. Tato, are you going to lock for 2 points, or you want to go for the final name?
Oh, everyone else is locked?
Yep.
I'll lock to save time then.
All right, go ahead. I'll read off the list while you're writing it down. Despite the fact that she is third credited on the film, the fact that she's not a famous name made me put her last, just in case anyone would remember this. But Liza Soberano is a major player in the movie. Paula Andino, Jenna Davis, Joey Bree Harris, Joe Crest, Carla Gugino, Henry Eikenberry, director Zelda Williams, a silent Cole Sprouse, and Ant-Man's Catherine Newton were the stars and director of Lisa Frankenstein. Go ahead. Chris has that. JPO?
No.
All right, Tato, what'd you have written down?
14242.
Close.
All right, JPO didn't have it, and for the sake of transparency, oh, I'm not on screen. I just realized that. Put myself back up there. Matt did send me Lisa Frankenstein. So, all right, so just because you guys erased the boards, I didn't see what was on it. JPO and Jake both didn't get it, right?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I don't accredit anyone wrong. All right. With that said, are we ready for the third one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Third film. First name, Daviante Gata, Ganter. Second name, Boban Marjanovic. Third name,
I'm lock.
Wayne Brady. Sorry?
I had meant to lock, but I'll lock here on I'll do what I was gonna do anyway and stuff. And
Okay. So you're all right. So yeah, so you'll lock on 3 for 7 points.
You know what? I joined lock too.
Okay. Chris is gonna lock as well. All right. So just because Tato and I might have overlapped each other, third name was Wayne Brady. JPO or Matt, you want to keep going?
Yeah, I'll keep going. It's sounded familiar.
Fourth name,
Oh,
Eduardo Franco.
Okay, maybe it's not familiar to me.
Fifth name, Christopher Lloyd.
This is
All
all
right.
2024, right?
Yep, all films we talked about tonight. All right, so I'll run back the first 5 to give you guys extra time to think. We have Daviante Gata Ganter, Boban Marjanovic, Wayne Brady, Eduardo Franco, and Christopher Lloyd. Do you guys want to lock in at 5 or keep going?
Keep going.
keep going.
oh, Maddie.
All right, 6, Mary Holland.
No hints, please.
Sorry, bud.
It's all good.
7, Andy Samberg.
Oh,
All
all right, I'll lock in.
Okay, JPO is going to lock in.
But I'll lock in.
All right, at 7 for 4 points. Matt's going to text me now to lock in for 4 points. All right, go back over it. We had Gata of Dave fame, Boban Marjanovic, who I believe is a basketball player,
Yep.
Wayne Brady, Eduardo Franco, Back to the Future's Christopher Lloyd, Mary Holland, Andy Samberg, Natalie Morales, Anna Kendrick, and debuting director Jake Johnson in Self-Reliance. Chris, we got Self-Reliance, JPO.
Self-reliance.
Self-Reliance, I see it there. Tato, what do we got?
The Substance.
The Substance. All right. And again, I'll turn my camera on real quick. Matt did submit Self-Reliance. So, with that said, 3 people getting points there.
Yeah, remember.
You were the only one who knew who Boban was. I thought you would have had it on
Yeah.
him.
Well, I forgot he was in that movie. And it clicked in my head. I was like, what was Boban in?
I don't remember Wayne Brady.
And I kind of remember Wayne Brady showed up to the end. That's why it clicked me.
And then when he said Christopher Lloyd, I'm like, well, I know Boban's not in, whatever the Bob Odenkirk movie is. But I was like, well, that came out a couple years ago. So are we doing within a few years ago? Because that's the last movie I remember Christopher Lloyd in. I forgot he was in Self-Reliance.
All right. Are we ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Kat, do you want to stop messing with my posters? Cool. Thank you. They're messing with my posters. Ticking me off. I'll
All right. Here we go.
take off my virtual background. So either messing with those posters back there, I have to keep the vacuum to make sure they don't open the closet door. There's a folder that's sticking out of that closet door, and I just hear the cat scratching at it, trying to get in. It's not going to work.
All right. 4th film, gentlemen.
Oh,
First name, Seth Rogen. Second name, Jimmy Donaldson. Third name, Ronnie Chang. Fourth name, Ian McShane.
And
Okay, Chris is going to lock in at 4 for 7 points, potentially. Do you have anyone else who wants to try?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Fifth name, Mike Mitchell. All right, to run the first 5 names back, we have Seth Rogen, Jimmy Donaldson, Ronnie Chang, Ian McShane, Mike Mitchell. Any lock-ins before we go to 6?
Not
All
yet.
right, 6th name, Ke Huy Quan. Seventh name, Bryan Cranston.
Lock in.
All right, I heard Matt say he's going to lock in on 7 for 4. JPO, you said it as well, correct?
Yeah.
All right, Tato, do you want to lock or do you want to hear the next one?
I'll take more.
You're going to take one?
Good rebound. There you go, Kobe.
All right. 8th name, Viola Davis.
I'm going to mute myself.
9th name, Aquafina.
All right.
10th name?
Yeah.
Jack Black. All right. Do we have an answer written down?
Yeah.
All right. Run it back down. A stalwart of the franchise, Seth Rogen is simply a cameo in this film.
Mhm.
Jimmy Mr. Beast Donaldson is actually a part of the cast of this movie. Ronnie Chang, Ian McShane, director Mike Mitchell, Oscar winner Ke Huy Quan, Bryan Cranston, Viola Davis, Awkwafina, and star Jack Black of Kung Fu Panda 4. Go ahead, Chris does get it for 7 points. JPO, I'm
If you would
assuming
have said
doesn't
Mr.
have
Beast,
it.
I would have got that.
No.
When you said it.
All right, Tato, no. And Matt did, put the camera up, did have Kung Fu Panda 4.
I should have
So-
went with my gut when you said Seth Rogen. I forgot he was cameo.
I couldn't remember, and I didn't. I'm not think of animated movies for whatever reason when I'm thinking of these, and then for whatever reason it clicked.
I forgot he's the only one that came back to out of Furious 5. The voice.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, because
He was, yes.
Shane was not a Furious 5 member.
Yeah. Multiple cast members came back. Ian McShane came back, Dustin Hoffman, James Hong, Bryan Cranston, but
Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black, of course, but only Seth Rogen was of the Furious 5. It turns out they do not want to pay Angelina Jolie money for a cameo. All right, for the 5th movie, are we ready?
Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I got the Bulls game on. I'm a little hyped right now.
First name, William Atherton.
No, I don't. Not yet.
Second name, Logan Kim.
You said Logan Kim?
Mhm.
Logan Kim.
Okay.
Third name, Emily Allen Lind. Fourth name, Celeste O'Connor. Fifth name, Carrie Coon.
And
All right. Chris is going to go in for 6 points on 5. I'm going to run down the first 5 names again. William Atherton, Logan Kim, Emily Allen Lind, Celeste O'Connor, and Carrie Coon. Does anyone else want to take a shot for 6 points, or do you want to keep going?
Keep going.
All right. Sixth name, Finn Wolfhard.
Lock.
oh, never mind. God damn it.
You're
All
late,
right,
Chris.
so Matt, are you saying lock?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
JPO, I heard you mumble as well. Are you locking?
Yeah, I'm on.
All right. He's going to lock for 5 points. Tato, were you locking?
Yes.
All right. Tato's locked in for 5. Matt, we're continuing?
Yeah, we're going to continue.
All right. Seventh name, Gil Kennan.
No.
Eighth name, Kumail Nanjiani.
Oh, okay. I forgot this came out last year.
All right. We're going to lock in there?
I'm going to lock in. I'm not going to bust in. I'm going to lock in.
All right. He's going to lock in for 3 points. So everyone has a multi-point chance here. We have, in a series of returning cameos I could have picked, I went with William Atherton, Logan Kim, Emily Allen Lind, Celeste O'Connor, Carrie Coon, Finn Wolfhard, director Gil Kennan, Kumail Nanjiani, McKenna Grace, and Paul Rudd were the stars of Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
My shit
I
backwards
have
all of a
you-
sudden.
No, I had the other characters. I had it in one Land Saints in it. God damn it.
All right, so Chris is wrong. Tato and JPO are both correct. I can see that in front of me.
Is my stuff like inversed?
No, you're good. Go
you're
to your
good.
settings and camera. It defaults to mirrored. You just have to change it.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, that's reasonable. Sweet, thank you.
This one is very 50-50, so I'm going to let the panel decide because it's more fun that way. Does Ghostbusters 4 qualify?
No.
No,
It's Ghostbusters 4. It's the fourth movie.
nobody calls it that.
Yes, they did. They call it that
No,
in
they didn't.
Germany. They call it Ghostbusters
No.
4. Like Ghostbusters
No.
4.
All right, hold on.
We live in
Because
Germany.
he's launched his defense, I'm gonna look this up.
I don't
Yeah,
know
this
if they
is
call
like
that in
bullshit he just
Germany,
made up.
but I know they call it Ghostbusters 4
You sure
because
they
my
don't call
cousin called it
Ghostbusters
Ghostbusters 4.
2015?
Hey, well, if your cousin also said, you know what I'm going for.
It's the fourth movie. What? Look, you're gonna
It's
make
actually
her
the fifth.
pissed off. She's already upset.
Who is
I'm
that?
joining
Gail
the game late.
Kim? Who are we looking at?
She's doing everything everywhere all at once. It's Stephanie Shu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
James
Stephanie
Hong?
It's Stephanie Shu with I don't know who the white guy is.
So, all right. So
No,
here's a
it's
fun
Phoebe
fact.
Kwan.
His defense
Keep my
doesn't
head.
qualify. Ghostbusters 4 does not get a point. However,
Yeah.
fun fact, when looking this up, in Germany, Ghostbusters is replaced by the title, I'm going to butcher this, but Geisterjäger, which translates to Ghost Hunter, not Ghostbusters. So they are technically not the Ghostbusters in Germany.
Nana, you're going to call Ghost Hunters.
All right, so with that round, we are halfway through the game here. Tato is on the board now. Matt and JPO are tied. Chris does have a lead, but that 6-point miss will make him easier to catch. With that
Now
said,
I don't
guys,
have
are
to
we
take
ready?
every extra actor just so I get a point.
Exactly.
I'll go back to I'll go back to locking with everyone else.
All right. Are we ready to jump into the next one?
Yeah. God damn
All
it.
right, here we go. All right, ready? Sixth film, first name. Morgan Neville. Second name. Chad Hugo. Third name. Tyler Okonma. Fourth name, Melissa Elliott. Fifth name, Terrence Thornton.
Didn't even bother writing any of those down.
They
All
sound
right. Does anyone want them reread, or do you want to move on?
I don't know who they are anyway, so. we can move on.
Okay. Sixth name, Justin Timberlake.
Oh, I've heard of that one.
Fuck has he been in?
Oh.
Seventh name. All right. No one's locking in on Justin Timberlake?
No.
All right, just making sure. I saw a lot of writing. Seventh name, Sean Carter.
Of Mars.
Sean Carter, not John.
Oh, okay. Good job, Patrick Williams.
All right. Eighth name, Timothy Mosley.
These all high school recruits or something?
I'll lock.
JPO's on the lock.
Yeah.
All right. JPO locks for 3 points. Tato, Chris, Matt, any locks here? Or are we moving on?
Nah, we can move
Yeah.
on.
All right. Ninth name, Gwen Shelton.
Who, Shelton?
When
Gwen Shelton.
Gwen?
You son of a bitch.
All right. Do we have any locks, or are we going to the last name?
Yeah, let's go to the last one.
All right. Last name, Pharrell Williams.
Oh,
Of course I wasn't going to get that because I haven't heard of most of these people except for like 3.
Oh, this movie did get brought up. Damn. Okay.
fucking.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
I've-
since
I've
everyone's going for 1 point, do we have our answers locked down? Matt, did
Yeah.
you text me yet?
I just did.
All right. Well, this was 100% a troll round because I went with everyone's legal names. Let's flip it out. Director Morgan Neville, Chad Hugo, Tyler the Creator, Missy Elliott, Pusha T, Justin Timberlake, Jay-Z, Timbaland, Gwen Stefani, legally Gwen Shelton because she's married to Blake Shelton, and Pharrell Williams were the featurees of Piece by Piece.
See,
All right, JPO does get 3 points out of that.
I thought for a second it might have been a Trolls movie. I'm like, what is that one called?
I know Mike Timberlake kind of decently, and I was like, oh, he's probably in the doc. Yeah.
I would have gotten there, but I forgot it was talked about. I don't even remember it being discussed, probably because it was just on the list of shit I didn't see, so I didn't really even understand that's what was being referenced.
Yeah, that was fun for me. I know it wasn't for you guys, but that was fun for me.
Yeah,
I got more points than anyone. I'm cool with it.
you got a point.
I was just wondering if anybody had enough music knowledge here to get that.
I knew Jay-Z.
I
knew Jay-Z.
I literally just knew Timberlake and then Pharrell, and I used you sneaky man with Gwen Shelton.
When you said Gwen Shelton, I thought, oh, there was a Trolls movie that came out last year. She had to have been in that movie with Justin Timberlake.
Is that more than just last year?
Years ago.
I think
I
it was
don't.
at least 2 to 3.
I don't think Gwen Stefani's ever been in a Trolls film. I know she's been on the soundtrack of one, but I don't know if she's ever been in one.
Well, you could technically use her because if
That troll
all of
movie
her
was
songs is in
2020,
the movie,
2024.
technically she's in it.
All right. Well,
No,
with that said,
if she's in
I
the
didn't
soundtrack
show.
and not a character, then no.
No, I wouldn't use her name. That's fucked.
I would use it.
No, I would use Anderson Paak's name because he
Yeah.
actually is a voice actor in those films, and people would not realize that.
I fucking love Pac, man.
He's just entertaining to listen to. All right. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. That was fun for me. All right. So 6 movies down. Our score currently: Chris at 23, being handicapped by the last 2 rounds. JPO at 13, Matt with 11, Tato with 6. Are we ready to move on to 7?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Movie number 7. First name: Brad Pitt. Second name: Bobby Moynihan.
In.
All right.
And-
Diaz is going to go for 9.
Alright,
Screw it. I'll lock in.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. We got a round here.
I'm not.
JPO's going to lock in.
I'm not.
Tato, you're locking in too?
Yeah.
All right. We got 3 for 9. This could get fun real quick. Matt, you want to keep going?
Yeah, we're gonna keep going. So
All
I can
right, here we
think
go.
of the movie.
Third name: Sam Rockwell. Fourth name: Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I
Okay.
can't believe you do Argyle twice.
Fifth,
Oops.
I could have. Fifth name: Louis Gossett Jr.
Chappie.
No one.
No, well, not me.
Sixth name: Aquafina.
What the fuck is she doing?
Seventh name: Kaylee Fleming.
She's not ringing a bell, so I don't know.
Eighth name: John Krasinski.
Oh, Brad Pitt was in that movie.
Of course he was.
Hold on.
I'm waiting to Joe want me all show answers.
Are you locking in?
I just sent it to you.
All right. So Matt's going to lock in. So to go back over, Brad Pitt is credited as a part of the cast of If, reprising his role of the Invisible Man in Deadpool 2. He is not actually in the film. He is just accredited as in the cast. Bobby Moynihan does appear physically in the film. The voices of Sam Rockwell, Matt Damon, Louis Gossett Jr., Aquafina, the lead performance from Kaylee Fleming, directed by John Krasinski, and we were just missing Steve Carell and Ryan Reynolds for If. All right, Chris is in for 9. What do we have? JPO had If. What do you have, Tato?
Deadpool Wolverine. Ryan Reynolds.
Not the worst guess. Probably the next closest guess you could get. So JPO will take a big bump up to 22. Chris is going to take another bump up to 32.
When you said Bobby Moynihan, I heard Don Monahan, and I thought maybe you were going to the people in the fucking credits.
In the film, they introduced.
No, that would have been. I would have challenged that, even if I got the points. Like, that's fucked up.
Wait, what was it? Sorry.
I thought you were doing the people from the credit scene with all the fucking behind the scenes flashbacks from Deadpool.
Because he's in Origins.
Yeah, I thought you said Don Monahan. Or no, I heard Bobby Moynihan, but my head processed Don Monahan.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. Okay. No, that would be fucked. I wouldn't do that at all. I'll do some fucked things like troll you guys with real names, but I'm not gonna just like pick actors from different films. That's
Yeah.
No. All right, guys, we're up for the 8th movie. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. 8th film. First name, Bern Gorman. Second name, Arthur Conti. Third name, Danny DeVito.
Oh, and
I'm in.
Okay, Matt, go ahead and text me to lock in for 8 points. Chris, you're locking in for 8 as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
JPO or Tato, we locking in?
No.
Okay, I will progress once I get the text from Matt.
I sent it.
No, I believe you. I just want to see it.
You missed everything.
Okay, perfect. All right, 4th name, Justin Theroux.
I'll lock.
Okay, JPO is going to lock on 4 for 7. Tato?
I will also lock them.
All right, Tato's going to lock for 7. All right, so we had Bern Gorman. I believe Arthur Conti was a debuting actor on this film, although don't hold me to that. Danny DeVito, Justin Theroux, Willem Dafoe, Michael Keaton, because he's not actually the lead of this movie, Jenna Ortega, Catherine O'Hara, Winona Ryder, and director Tim Burton of Beetlejuice. Go ahead and turn those boards.
Substance.
All right. I'll save you the trouble. The Substance was not one of the films I wrote down.
All right.
All right, I have you, JPO. You are good, sir.
That's what you want me to think.
I just so bad. That's the second time he's gone for it. All right, so there are our updated scores. And just for, again, the proof, Matt did send Beetlejuice when he said he did.
He said Beetlejuice too. Not allowed.
No,
I can't say
he did get
do to save time anymore. God forbid I want to save time.
No. Hey, listen, as the 3 guys that play the trivia the most, we've all been burnt. So now we burn you.
That's when I die. Anyway.
All right.
Oh, going to hell? Damn, Matt, what have you done in your life? We don't know.
No. My heaven is like Florida when it's like really warm. But like without
that's what I'm right now.
Addicted people there that are
don't you judge me. I mean them.
It's
right.
hot there.
You make the great net.
It's my heaven.
Movie number 9.
Say my name. Speaking of Beetlejuice,
right.
say my name.
Here we go. Movie number 9.
I don't know your name.
All right. First name, Moritz Moore. Second name, Cameron Crovetti. Third name, Jessica Roth. Fourth name, Yayan Ruyan. I probably butchered that, and I apologize. Ruhian. Fifth name, Andrew Koji. All right, I'll run back the first five. We have Moritz Moore, Cameron Crovetti, Jessica Roth, Yayan Ruyan, and Andrew Koji. Do we have any lock? My code on 6. All right. Sixth name, Brett Gelman.
Hey.
Okay, locked.
Okay, JPO is going to lock for 5. All right. JPO's written down. Seventh name, Charlton Copley.
Oh, lock.
All right. Chris is going to lock for 4. Matt or Tato, we in yet, or we want to keep going?
Can't. No.
Okay. Chris, let me know when you're done.
Mhm.
All right. Eighth name, Famke Jensen.
Say your name again?
Famke Janssen.
No. Let me hear the next name.
Ninth name, Bill Skarsgård.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. I'll lock in.
All right, Matt's going to go for 2. Tato, do you have that
Typed the
last
wrong
name?
name.
Or you want to go for 2?
Since it's only one more, I'll take it.
All right. 10th name, H. John Benjamin.
I don't think that's easier. How to put Bill Skarsgård at 10.
I put it last because it was specifically brought up. That's why.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm writing Wet Hot American Summer. Carry on.
All right. Well, we have director Moritz Moore, Cameron Crovetti, also known as the young boy on The Boys. I've not seen the show, so I have no idea what role he plays, but he is the kid on The Boys.
He's
Jessica-
Homelander's kid.
Sure. Jessica Roth, Yayan Ruyan, Andrew Koji, Brett Gelman, Charlton Copley, Famke Janssen, Bill Skarsgård, and Bill Skarsgård's voice, H. John Benjamin, in Boy Kills World. All right.
See,
that
if I
is
knew the
correct.
kid's name from The Boys, I would have gotten it. Because that's like the only movie I remember him being in. I just don't know his name.
Little Hercules?
I say, look up Brett Gelman. He can play Chris Cass in a biopic.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. And Boy Kills World from that, just to justify the answer. All right. So going into the... Oh, I muted myself, not turned my camera off. Going into the final question here. At this point, JPO and Matt cannot win. Or not JPO, sorry. Tato and Matt cannot win.
Oh.
JPO, if you can nail this on the first name,
Okay.
and Chris can't,
Can't. All
and you're
right.
correct, and
See,
Chris
I think
is
I
wrong.
should get 5 free points for the
You
first
could win.
question because I would have knew that pretty quick
Sorry.
because I missed.
You
the
wouldn't
first.
win with those 5 points. If it makes you feel better, those 5 points aren't doing anything for you.
Never say never, man.
All right, here we go.
What, JPO?
What do I want to go with? Because I wrote down I wrote down like backups in case we had a tie. So in my head, I'm like, which of these has the biggest chance of helping someone get it on the first name?
Come on. Yeah, hook me up.
Okay. Tato, as the person with the least amount of stakes in this game, do I go with a cameo where if you know, you know, or do I go with a named actor who just has a small role in the movie?
JPO, you're supposed to show excitement or fear.
Because I don't hate either one. So yeah, go with your gut. I don't know what to say.
Give him the cameo.
Yeah, cameo.
The cameo? All right, here we go, boys. For the final one this game. First name, James Paxton.
Fuck. That does nothing for me. Who is that? Ah! Now I'm just trying to go, hold on, extension. What have we not talked that much about? Nah, good game, Chris. You deserve it. You get a lot of good pulls. Oh, Chris might have it. Oh, shit.
Let's
Are
go.
you locking in, Chris?
Yeah.
I'm good.
Alright.
I'll call it here.
Just know, Chris, if you get this wrong, you go back to 0.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Unless you guys want to play for most amount of points possible, does everyone want to take a guess?
I don't know who James.
I mean, just to make it go along quicker, I'll succeed because I have no idea.
All right. Do you guys want to play for most points, or do you want to give it to Chris?
Sure, we'll go most points. I'll lock in. It's not going to be right, but who knows?
All right, Matt. Text
Why
me your
not?
lock in.
Why not?
Wait,
Okay.
It's probably wrong.
JPO or Cato, do you want to play legitimately, or do you want to lock in a guess now? What would the name James Paxton be connected to? All right, Tato's written down a guess, it looks like.
I pass. I don't even know what to guess. Like, I'm so lost.
I
On
didn't
every
know.
account.
I just threw in, I
Do
guess.
you want to play, or you want to call it?
No, what? Just I have no idea. I'm really confused. Let's call it.
All right. Well, then I'll call it there because I can basically reuse the entire rest of this list on a different panel of people at a later date. So we're going to call it there because this movie has a large ensemble, but in among that ensemble is son of the original film's star, James Paxton, son of Bill Paxton. This is Twisters.
Okay.
Did you feel it? Chase
I
it.
didn't know. I forgot he was in that movie.
I don't know what you're talking
He
about.
is the
I think I
asshole
maybe
at
heard
the
that once.
motel. Yeah, he's the asshole at the motel
Okay.
they run into during one of the storms. Who's
That sounds like James Paxton, like a senator. Is there a documentary? Like I was like, I really couldn't know where to go.
All right. Well,
No, Chris had a lot of good pulls. Good shit.
Chris, fair play for catching that one. Good job, sir. Guys, thank you for hanging out in this After Dark edition. By the way, for all you Kevin Smith fans, Matt's guess was the 4:30 movie.
That's what I
which
guessed.
I guess if,
I was like, I
if
have
you're
no
going for
clue.
something with
I
cameos,
was like,
fair enough.
and then he said, if you've seen him,
Originally,
or
I
if you
didn't
know it,
because I even put
it's
it
like,
in
oh, it's
the
not
house
that.
India.
All right, guys. Well, that has
should've
been
thought
our
about
show.
Pax.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us on the after show to the show. There will not be one of these next week because Papa has Papa's game night, so we'll let him have that fun. But be sure to tune in next week to our show. Thank you again for anyone who watched. Have a great night. I'm just going to play the music again because it's fun, even if I kill the show beforehand.
I would.